Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm a tarot reader who loves BTS. And since this month is October, we're going to celebrate Jimin's birthday. The whole month, we're going to celebrate it by doing Jimin reading until the end of October. I already created space for you all to leave your questions that you got about Jimin. In the community tab, you put your question there. Remember, I only accept question about Jimin in that post because we're celebrating Jimin's birthday this month. I want to looking for an old question about Jimin. Yeah, I'm gonna scan the question first. I think I'm gonna look for a question that's already like 2 days old. 2 days old. Vaishnav Finite 8742. 3 hours ago, she wrote, "It's been 7 months. I'm waiting. You said you will do after Jungkook. It's been 7 months. You did it for Jungkook. Now please do it for Jimin." Okay, she's been waiting for this question for 7 months. I think I should do this first. She wrote in all caps lock, "Please do a reading for Jimin's spouse. How BTS member will see her. You only did for Jungkook's spouse. Please do one for Jimin. Please, I'm waiting. Please do for him." Okay, she's apparently somebody's been waiting for 7 months for me to do how BTS members see Jimin's future spouse. Sorry. Alright, this is how BTS members see Jimin's future spouse. Yeah, I'm pulling 6. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're not gonna pull Jimin's card, so we're gonna pull 6. Let's give this a good shuffle. So I don't know which card is which because I already saw the death, and I don't want to be biased. Yeah. Alright. This is Jimin. Sugar. Alright, we start with Sugar. Page of Wands. Little adventurer. Little adventurer. Yeah. Someone, either she got a small statue and she is quite adventurer. Yeah. Or she is very young. Yeah. Way younger than Jimin. But she is restless, yeah. Right away when I see this card, it's saying little adventurer. Namjoon, Jaehook, Taehyun. Okay, this is how Taehyun see Jimin's future spouse. Knight of Cups, someone who's lovely, yeah. Someone who's lovely, got a lot to give. I wonder if she's love to like cook some cookies and then share it with everyone. Someone who spread love to everyone around her. Yeah. Someone who loves to share. Yeah. But I do think that Taehyun has a lot of good impression on this. Is this Jungkook? Okay, is this Jin? Okay. Jin see her as the death. Transformation. Someone who's transformed. I think this can be interpreted into 2 things. First, maybe Jin knows this person for so long. From time to time, he always see her as someone who's always different. Someone who's never the same. Always transforming, always shifting, always changing. Yeah. I'm not saying this in a negative way, yeah. I'm not saying that this person is doesn't have personality, yeah. No, but this is more like someone who is very adaptive, yeah. That is the strongest trait that Jin appreciates from Jimin's wife, Jimin's future spouse. Namjoon, J-Hope. Okay. J-Hope see her 7 of Cups. Choices, a lot of options. I'm gonna need clarifier. Clarify the 7 of Cups. This is alright. The 7 of Cups clarified with 9 of Wands. I think she got a lot of offer. Yeah. I think she got a lot of choice. But she knows. To me, this is like someone who got a lot of opportunity, but this person is not greedy, because this is a clarifier. This person is not greedy, but rather this person knows where to play. Yeah. There's an art of war expression in Sun Tzu Art of War. It's saying that knows your battle and you're gonna win all the time, right? Something like that. This is something about that. Yeah. Although she got a lot of opportunity ahead, but she knows where to play. Yeah, she knows where to play her hands. Yeah, she's not gonna take some opportunity that gives her good money, but she cannot handle it. Yeah, this is also showing some responsibility. Also, yeah. All right, so that's how J-Hope see her. Okay. This is Jungkook. Namjoon. Okay, so this is how Namjoon see her. 8 of Wands. They will have a blast together. Somehow it feels like there's a lot of quick conversation between them. It's like someone who clicks. Yeah. It's like whatever topic Namjoon wants to speak with her, she can keep up with him. Yeah. So. Oh, I think she's very, very smart. Yeah, because as far as we pull the cards, it seems that Namjoon will like if she cannot, if this person is not on my level, I'd better let them alone, right? So it seems like she is as smart as Namjoon. Yeah, because it's like they're having a good conversation together. Yeah. They're having a good conversation together. They're gonna like each other, yeah. And then last is Jungkook, 4 of Swords. You're like a big sister to me, or you're like a little sister to me. There's something comfort between them, and I'm also same with this. I don't want you to assume that there's something romantic between them, because this is to me sounds like you're like siblings to me, like safe space. Yeah, I feel safe around you. Usually, when something like this show up, they must be got something going on here. Affair. I'm gonna clarify this. Yeah, I'm gonna clarify this before your creative brain running out wild. Yeah, clarify this Knight of Cups. Is this a love affair, or this is just a positive thought? This. Okay, this is the chosen one, the High Priestess, and this is rejected, the Star, and 2 of Wands. Okay. The High Priestess is saying something about wisdom. Yeah. Knowledge, wisdom, and this is also talking about knowledge. Yeah. And this is talking about wisdom. So we can get something from here that this person is very intelligent and very wise. Taehyung see her as someone who is very wise and very deep, yeah, and she don't mind to share what she have to people around her, yeah, a very generous woman. That's how BTS see her. I don't think they see her as something negative, yeah, in a negative lens. I don't think they hate her, yeah. I think she will be close the most to Namjoon, Taehyung, and Jungkook. Yeah, and then she's going to get close with Suga, And then the BTS member that she's not very close to is Seokjin and J-Hope. I think, yeah, judging from the cards that show up. I'm sorry that you have to wait for 7 months for this. See, since we already did future spouse related, I'm going to search for a question that is future spouse related also. Hey, is Jimin and his wife relationship after marriage, is he loyal? Yeah. Actually, I already explained in the previous video, right? It has a lot of struggle, but it's worth it. So, I think we can, and also about the jealousy reading, I think we can get them. They are very loyal couple, right? If nothing happens and the connection breaks, it means it's not meant to be. It's very weak, yeah. But if everything is coming at them, but it's only make them stronger, just like the yesterday's reading, means the connection, the bond is very strong. Yeah, means of course, they're very loyal together. You can assume that. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put this live, so just to mark that I already done this. Will Jimin love his spouse very much? We already answered this also in the previous reading. Yeah, please watch the video. I think we're gonna wipe out her questions. Yeah. Okay. She heard from a lot of tarot readers that Jimin family and fans will not like his spouse because she is a foreigner, and Korean don't like their son marrying foreigners. Now we are going to see how his family and fans will see it. Yeah. We gotta see his family first. How will Jimin's family see his future spouse? So this is not in a past, present, future format, but this is in what they think about her. Okay. First we got Queen of Cups, and then we got Seven of Pentacles, and then we got Seven of Swords. Okay. They see her as someone's beautiful. Yeah. Someone soft. Yeah. Very very soft, gentle. Cool, quiet. Yeah, she's quiet. She's quiet. She's gentle, and I think she don't talk too much. And also, this is like someone who's loving. Yeah, loving energy. Yeah. So they see that in her. Yeah. Okay, I see that in you. And then they see her as someone who's very passionate, hard worker, and very nurturing. Yeah. Overall, it's very good. However, the Seven of Swords is probably where this question is about. Yeah. Seven of Swords is card of thief, right? Something is unexpected. Thief. Yeah. Someone steals something from you. So I think they will see her as like someone who just wants like she wants to be famous, and so she date their Jimin. Yeah. She wants money, and therefore she date Jimin. Yeah. I mean, they can see why Jimin likes her because she's very nurturing, she's very gentle, yeah, she's very passionate. However, they still have this kind of suspicion that this woman is probably trying to take something and not interested to give it back. Yeah, it's about someone who take, but unable to give back. Yeah, it's like you're not compatible. You're not compatible to my son. You can only take from this relationship because there's nothing that you can add into Jimin's life. Whatever you can offer, other girls can offer it. They even can offer it better. This is what it's saying, yeah? What I sense from here. So it's like very, like, they really underestimate her. I mean, they can see why Jimin loves her, but they also think like Yes, yes, she's beautiful, she's gentle, she's nurturing. I can see why you like her, but aren't all women like that? Yeah. But isn't that what women supposed to be? Yeah. You can find that trait in anyone. Anyone can be that if that is what you're looking for in a woman. Other girls, most girls, every girls can give more to you, Jimin, than what she can offer to you. So this is really like someone who underestimates so much. She's been underestimated so much. I want to pull now what they like about her. Okay, what they like about her. What they like about her is Nine of Swords. I'm gonna pull clarifier just to make sure this is not as evil as I think it is. Okay, I think I get it. Yeah, I think I get it. Nine of Swords is definitely not a good energy. Yeah, this person is sad. This person is anxious. This person is worried. Yeah, it's also a card about nightmare. So, nightmare is happening when you are so anxious. You repress it in your subconscious. But energy is energy, so you cannot escape from it, right? That's why it show up as a nightmare. Yeah. Um, the reason why this energy show up is because there's a stress in involving making family with Jimin. Yeah, Ten of Coins, Ten of Cups, King and Queen of Sword. This is relevant with yesterday's reading, where it says that remember this marriage is a struggle. Yeah, it's a struggle, but it's worth fighting for, right? So with that struggle comes stress. I think she's definitely a loyal person. She's not giving up on her marriage with Jimin just because she's feeling hurt by uh, like enduring all the negativity that is directed to her. I think that's what his family, Jimin's family, is appreciative about her. Yeah, she's a very resilient woman. Okay. Now I'm gonna pull what they don't like about her. Alright, what they don't like about her. We got 3 cards. They really don't like her. Chariot, ambitious. 3 of Pentacles. They hate of how much she survived this bullying. The Lovers. This family dislike that she have a relationship with Jimin. They see her as ambitious. Yeah, ambitious. So it is similar with the Seven of Swords energy. Yeah, she uses they see her as someone who uses relationship as to accomplish her goal with this 3 of Pentacles. I think she got business with Jimin, and they see it as like she's manipulating Jimin to work together with her, to invest in her, but she's only using him for her benefits. Yeah, or this is what she's doing in general. Yeah, maybe she has a business and she often like manipulating. Yeah, they see her as someone like that. I'm not saying that she's like that, but that's how she see her. It's about how she run her business. It seems like she's manipulating people trust on her, yeah, only to fulfill her ambition. To make it easier, it's like they see her as a Min Hee-jin. We see Min Hee-jin as a snake, right? She's trying to take over hype. She's trying to take over hype using their money, right? This is similar with that. They see her as snake, yeah, like she is Min Hee-jin. She is to Jimin is like Min Hee-jin to hype. So they see her as someone who's very very toxic, yeah. They are very cautious with her look. Seven of Swords. Probably they are warned Jimin that remember this girl. I have bad feeling about her, and she's very ambitious. And I think she's going to steal your money, and then once you get poor, she's gonna left you. At the same time, they really like that she endures so much of this. I think this is happening later on. Yeah, I think in time will show that she really do care about Jimin, and all of this accusation is just false accusation. Yeah, and that she's not in it for his money. She's not in it to manipulate him. I think in time they prove to these naysayers, these badmouth people, gossipy people, that she's not like what they thought she is. Yeah, she's genuinely love Jimin. Look, they are meant for each other. Yeah, and the family that they're built is solid. And I think later on they're gonna love that she's very strong. Yeah, it's not like it's not back her down. Yeah, this negativity is not. It did make her sad, but it does not stop her to prove how much she loved Jimin, and how much she's willing to work together with Jimin in building a happy family that Jimin always wanted. Yeah, yeah, I think that's the story. Now we'll see how will Army perceive her. This is how Army will see Jimin's future spouse. First, we got Four of Swords. It is saying like she's a very private person. I mean, if they Google her, they won't find anything. They won't find anything that they can have to attack her. I don't think Army hates her. Yeah, I don't think the fans will hate her. I think the fans have a positive impression on this person. Yeah, I want to clarify this King of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. This is someone who's established. Yeah, this is someone who don't need other people to provide for herself. King of Pentacles is a sign of provider to me. Yeah, and I think Army will appreciate that side of her. That while his family is thinking that she's using him for money, I think Army will see that this person is not like that. Yeah, and I think she got a lot of business. Yeah, I won't be surprised if this person is an entrepreneur. Okay, clarify this Four of Swords. This is also confusing energy. Five of Swords. Tell me more. Knight of Wands. Four of Cups is rejected. If you have to explain this Four of Swords with this deck, what card will you use? Six of Wands. It's like this. Let's say that Jimin invited her into his family dinner. Yeah, so his family can get to know her better, right? But then his family is being passive aggressive on her, and then she end up being cornered by his family that is trying to prove to Jimin that this woman is only after your money. And then it seems like the plan is work. So because this is 5 of Swords, it seems like they have proved to Jimin, look, she cannot answer this. Means she's only after your money, right? Or look at her answer. Yeah, she answered like that in this question. Means she only after your money. Yeah, she's not good for you. And they're gonna say it in front of her face. Yeah. But this 4 of Swords is clarified by 9 of Wands and 6 of Wands. So this is telling me that this person is similar with Jimin. Yeah. As we see in the previous video that we asked a very difficult question to Jimin, but he's maintaining his confidence, right? I think she also like that. I think she also similar with Jimin that way. Even though she's being cornered by his family, it does not make her feeling like I am a victim. They all hate me, and I'm feeling sad about this. I'm upset about this. I hate them because of this. No, 9 of Wands here is about having fun. Yeah, having fun in a feminine way. I mean, in a flowy way. Yeah, so it's like Bruce Lee. What Bruce Lee said: "Be water." Yeah, if you put water into a cup, it becomes cup. If you put water into a river, it becomes river. Yeah, flexible. Yeah, so she is not resisting this opposition, but she's floating above it like a ship and then dance on it. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Yeah, so it's like make her a champion. Yeah, you cannot put her down. Your words, nothing you say will put her down. Will make her sad. Yeah, even if you try to belittle her, she's not going to take it to the heart because she knows her value. Yeah, 4 of Swords. This person recovers very fast, even if she got hurt by something that toxic army say about her. Maybe she got hurt, but later on she figured out how to float above the troubled water. Yeah, I hope you know what I mean. Yeah. So I think Jin was right. This person is very highly adaptive. I'll explain this Ace of Cups, please. Or it sounds to me like a fresh, something fresh. Yeah, something fresh. Okay, clarify more, just to make sure. Okay. 2 points. Okay, this is about distance. But why Ace of Cups? Why did you use Ace of Cups? 7 of Pentacles. Why do you use Ace of Cups, the Star? I don't know how this is relevant to the question on how Army see her, but this is like saying that as if you have a long distance relationship going on with someone and you wait patiently to see this person in person. You wait patiently and finally the time has come and she came in front of you and it's not disappointing. Yeah. I think fans is going to love something from her. Yeah. I want to ask that. Yeah. Are generally Army going to love her or they despite her? They will think that she's not good for Jimin. Will fans love her or hate her? Queen of Cups. I think they will love her. Yes, they see her as someone who's lovely. Yeah, I think Army will love her. It's admiration to her character, and it's like I'm happy for you, Jimin, that you finally find your woman. Yeah, we want you to be happy, which is very nice of Army. Yeah, you know, I hear that a lot of idol got their career destroyed after they announced that, hey, I have a girlfriend and I'm gonna marry this. Yeah, suddenly they cancel them everywhere. Yeah, making such a heartbreak. But with the Queen of Cups, I think she's going to be well received. Yeah, Army will going to love her. Look, and also with the star quality here, I think they see her as someone who's also have a star quality. Yeah, they see her as someone attractive also. Yeah, I don't see like they are okay, but this is in general. Yeah, there must be some Army who doesn't like. Yeah, because each people has their own opinion, right? But generally, Army will going to love her. Yeah. Okay. Shall we move on to the next question, because this is already more than 1 hour.